Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back. I wanted to talk to the members for a second because I did a member video, was it last Friday? I think it's last Friday, where I finally decided to change the configuration of these cards. I said I didn't like in the flip through the bottom part. So what I did is I actually made a video showing you how I modified these cards, and now wanted to show the ones who had come in. I told you I was going to edge it in gray, and this is like a metallic gray. So this is what I've gotten done so far after 3 days. That's what I do. I do like 10, between 11 and 15 every day, but I did a few more. This is actually only 2 days by the time you're seeing it, and so I'm almost halfway through. I'm going to keep doing it, and I will show you the results. Now, if you are not a member and you're interested in seeing how I did that, please go ahead and check the membership tab. If you're hearing Bunny behind, she decided to get very active right now. So you might be hearing her. She's going to sound like she's doing reconstruction. She's actually running around, getting her exercise, and binkying and all of that. So there we go. Oh, and in case you are wondering what I did with the bottom of the cards, I actually corner rounded them. Like, I made the corners all perfectly round. And now I have little templates that say little words on it. All the major arcana have them, so I'm wondering, I mean, I literally have another deck here if I wanted. I just didn't like the bottom parts. Give me your suggestions in the comments. What do you think I should do? I first thought I'd put it in the Oracle, for the Oracle, the charms, put it in this charm thing, but they probably get like all ruined and everything. So there's some of these I'm not going to keep because I don't like certain things. Well, I don't know. I'm still at an impasse because some are very, very negative. Some have like illusionary success, oppression. One is written ruin on it. I don't really like those. That's one of the reasons I took it out. And this one, despair and cruelty, like, no. Like, so I'm wondering, I want to keep all the ones that have like the exact titles, and like Knight of Pentacles. That is an exact title for the deck. Okay. And all the, you know, the major arcana, like this one is Temperance. That's okay. But I'm not throwing them out because I think there's an, I don't know, an opportunity here to do something with these. I'm just not sure what. So leave me your comments if you have an idea, okay, in below. And we're going to get on doing an oracle message. Yeah, no, I guess I could ask the guides, but why can't I ask you? Why can't you guide me? Guide the reader. There you go. So yes, you see me with a tarot card, not an oracle. I will be pulling out oracles. I'm just, I haven't really thoroughly prepared for this today. So I'm going to be doing it with you. I'm going to be getting prepared with you. Leo, Mona, please protect me. Please protect everybody listening to this reading. Please let the guides come in that need to bring forward a message that will help anyone who needs, anybody who needs to hear it. Here we go. Oh, I like this. This is like saying, look. Doesn't that just say incense to you? Like, just look at it, right? And all the colors of the chakra. So it's like saying, okay, we're going to align. Inspiration of Wands talks about challenge. It feels like it might be. But you know what? I think what I'm feeling inside is that I'm not going to let it be. I'm not going to let it be a problem today. It can still be an oracle message with tarot, because an oracle is actually can be just you. There is a card that is called You Are the Oracle, and I think I'm going to try and find it, and I think that's the point. I think that's the point today. So let me see. We're going to take the time to find it, my beautiful Pisces. Maybe I should just look in the book, and that would make it easier, right? They probably have all the cards in line. There you go. 2 pages that you can just read and find it. Dum 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 dum. Play, leap, share. Great. Is it the pillar of light? I think it is. Let me see. 102. I think I might, yeah. Yeah, it is. See, it wasn't even that, but I'm going to find it. So it's Pillar of Light. And it's great because it says Pillar of Light. Pillar of Light. See that? So let's see. And it was that easy to find. Isn't that perfect? So there you go. You have your first oracle. Let's keep this one out. Why not? You are the oracle. Look at that. You are, it even says it in this box. You are the oracle. So the cards are not the oracle, Pisces. You are. You're the oracle. Okay? So it says your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. I like that. I love all of that. I love all the colors to really define who you are. They're bringing in, they're saying, please bring color. If you don't have color in your life, bring colors. For some of you who are saying, I'm not that fond of great, big, loud colors. My guides are going, bring color. It's so weird. Because I'm getting the chatter of like, yeah, we don't care, bring color. I say, it's almost like they're saying, you think you don't like color. It's almost like they said, you haven't found the color you love yet. Something like this. And it's interesting to me. So if you guys go and explore this at any point in time, and you do find a color finally in the color palette that is really screaming and calling to you that you had never really paid attention to after this exercise, please come back and let me know. I would love to hear from you. Okay, that's my favorite part. So it says, you are heaven and earth in perfect expression, a conduit for the light of the heavens to the earth. You are the rainbow bridge. Take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as a pillar of light connecting the light of the heavens above with the earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about, raising your vibration and the vibration of the planet, linking the higher realms of the cosmos, guides, angels, and spirit with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of planet Earth. They dance together through you. They sing together through you. Without your body, voice, and creations, neither can be expressed. For too long, we've been taught that God is outside of us, giving away our power to angels and spirit guides. But without you, they don't have a voice. That's what my guides keep telling me too. And you do. You try to separate yourself. When people ask me, how can I find my spirit guides? We all speak of them like they are separated energy. Like we have to reach out and find them or touch them. We all come from source. When everybody's talking about God, we come from that source. Imagine rays of light shooting out of the sun, but hitting each individual person. We're all part of it, and in essence, all connected. So if you want to phone somebody, basically get back to source through that energy beam, and it will contact whoever you need, okay? Just see it that way. See it in a physical representation of that way, and you'll understand that we're really, truly, even though separate individuals walking around, we're really connected. We're not apart from each other. We're not separate, okay? And in saying that as well, we're not separate from the tools. Like these cards are not the ones doing all the work. It's not these that are doing that. And sometimes we do that as readers. We go, what are the cards telling me? The cards are just validating what you already know, okay? You are the conduit. You are the oracle. And they want to remind you of that when you walk on this earth, when you walk on this planet. You're not just haphazardly like existing. You are a conduit, and you're always open to receiving new things. Now, it doesn't make you perfect, and it doesn't make you God, okay? Like a God. The image of a God. The image of a... Okay, they want me to be specific. You know, the perfect God who does no wrong. The image that we've been projected through time. That God who knows all and be all, and he knows, and we follow him like aimlessly off a cliff. You know, that God. We're not that. We're just part of Source. We have the God light, the God energy within us, right? It's it sounds strange, but I think you have to kind of... It's because we have to separate the two. We have to separate the source light within us and the person, the physical being having this experience. We have no choice. We can't have like all the answers coming here. We wouldn't learn a thing. We just, I don't know, just wouldn't work, I think. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Don't ask me those questions. Those are beyond my capabilities, but I just know it wouldn't, right? Okay. So it says, we'll continue because I lost my spot. Oh yeah, but without you, they do not have a voice. But let's reread that. Raising your vibration and the vibration of the planet, linking the higher realms of the cosmos, guides, angels, and spirit with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of planet Earth. They dance together through you. They dance together through you. Like they're dancing today through me to give you a message, okay? The ancient wisdom keepers, beings of planet Earth, guides, angels. So that would be like everything. They sing together through you. Without your body, voice, and creations, neither can be expressed. For too long, we've been taught that God is outside of us, giving away our power to angels and spirit guides. But without you, they don't have a voice. You are the oracle. You are the oracle. Do not look for guidance outside, for you hold all the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal of your heart. In every cell of your body, do not see the angels and guides as above you, for without you they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle. Let's repeat that over and over again. You are the rainbow bridge. You are the pillar of light. Okay? So, it's almost saying like they're saying without the light of this flame, the colors wouldn't show. So you're the light. Nobody would be able to see the colors. You understand? Or is that making sense? I hope so. This is an empowerment. This is to empower you. Not to get it to your head, because people who have the wrong idea, or, you know, they'll turn around, and we've all done it, where we're going, I am almighty and powerful. Yeah, but so is everybody else, if they could just sit a minute and realize that they're part of a bigger thing. Okay. By the way, this card was given to me as well a couple years back, and I did feel that power. Oh no, they're gonna out me again. Okay, so yeah. Did feel good. Initially, first felt good. Started to cry. Like, I'm an oracle. Oh my God, I'm an oracle. And then, of course, my mind wanted to go, yeah, you're an oracle. You're special. And now I'm realizing that we all have the ability to be an oracle. Okay? It's lifting your vibration. It's connecting to the higher self, to the higher power, to knowing that we're all in this together. It's a partnership. It's not just one. Are you going to give me any more cards? There you go. The Hermit. Very nice. Yeah, you elevate, okay? This is what they're saying. You elevate when you do this work. You grab the light, this light, and you vibrate higher towards this light. Do you understand? I hope you do. I love that there's the chakra colors. I love there's the alignment of colors of chakra. I love that there's a light and the light and going up. It's all kind of, it all does this. And it really all, that's the point to this. It all does this. Okay? Some may appear to know more. They were just had that, they just had that when they came here, right? That was their thing. We do have like type gurus, type people who, you know, stand on their pillars and they speak to us and they teach us things and we think, oh, they are great, they are wise, right? They are for that, absolutely. It doesn't make them perfect, okay? It doesn't make them perfect. And I'm not trying to knock them off their pedestals. Absolutely not. But we don't need pedestals. Honestly, we don't need pedestals. We just need attention. We need to pay attention because we have these people who go to levels where we pay attention to them, right? We have the great gurus of the 21st century who speak. And we go, yes, I'm listening. But we also have everything around us that speaks, that teaches us little wisdoms here and there, and we're not always listening. And the point is to get to the point where you're always looking and listening. This will not serve you badly. And okay, I'm speaking for them because usually I let them speak, but that makes me feel all weird. So I'm going to speak to what I'm hearing from them, saying that I didn't always listen to everybody. I, like many people, looked at gurus and wanted a guru. I was looking for religion for a long time. I was going into churches and please teach me, tell me. It's also part of my life path, okay? Something that I study a lot now in myself and anybody who comes to see me for readings, because I feel it's got a lot to offer you. It teaches you a lot about it's almost like your nature, right? The nature of you. My nature is to always be learning. I'm like that monk who is studying to be the master, but knowing that there's a fine line in between, right? There's a fine line. I've got to really tread carefully on that line because I don't want to become full of crap, okay? Where all I'm doing is, yes, I know all, and you must listen. No, I don't ever want to do that. It is nothing that interests me. It was a goal that I wanted at one point. I wanted to master. And when I feel I've mastered something, I enjoy it for the moment, but knowing that tomorrow everything could change and I'd have to learn everything again, right? Traditions are great at giving you some routine, some scheduling, sometimes boundaries that you need so that you're not everywhere. But those boundaries are constantly being pushed and getting past them. That's the whole point of life. We learn certain boundaries and then we kind of stretch them as we go, right? And of course I've completely lost my point, but at one point I looked for gurus. I looked for people to guide me constantly, but forgetting and not realizing that my father was a guide in the way he treated me, that my mother was a guide in the way she treated me, good and bad, not just the bad, just everything. I missed the hard moments. I missed the hard lessons because I was too busy being judgmental, critical, and maybe a little bit pain. And some of it was warranted, but not as long as I stayed in those things. I stayed at a job I was miserable in without ever questioning. I just thought, oh, I need to work. I need money. Without ever going, well, I could work anywhere. Why do I hate this so much? What am I trying to, what should I be seeing? What am I learning here? Why do I feel this way? Does it have to do with me? It has to do with them. Like, I didn't unpack it the way I should. It just stayed resentful and hateful some days, even hateful. Oh, God, you guys, stop, like, giving away my, wow, they make me sound such a terrible person, you guys. I'm surprised anybody loves these oracle messages, but whatever. We'll keep them. Cafe Coco, little Cafe Coco courage. There you go. But going through this path and this journey, I learned in my life to listen to gurus. And they're saying it's never too late to say you're sorry. I also learned to say I'm sorry to people I thought I'd hurt. You know, people are always willing to hear you say you're sorry. Okay, especially if it's a meaningful I'm sorry, they are so willing to take it in, to understand it. Let's see what else. I'm gonna take one more, and then I'm gonna take some charms. Yeah, take a break. I like this one. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Oh, geez, don't say that to me. I've been doing the treadmill. But you know what? I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that, and I'm pretty sure they knew I was going to use that. So I think I mentioned that I don't like the treadmill. It gets on my nerves to stand there and just walk aimlessly nowhere for 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 steps, which I have started doing, and which has helped so much. I can't even tell you. Okay, it's an in-body feeling. So I'm grateful. I still have issues. I still have a hard time sleeping and all of that stuff. But I'm working on one thing at a time, and this has definitely contributed to my well-being. But I've mentioned that I don't like the treadmill, and instead, what I do is I'll do 2,000 steps on a treadmill. And I get to the point where it's like, okay, I'm done. I don't like doing this anymore. Then I will dance 2,000 steps to my favorite music. And then I will walk a trail with my husband for another 4,000 steps. And I do different things, okay? To get those, let's say, 10,000 steps a day, it's work. But it's work that I am willing and really want to do and keep going, right? And I keep looking for new ways of doing it. I'm not in it for a season. I know that I will have to keep walking. I will have to stay mobile till the day that I can't be mobile anymore for the rest of my life, because this is going to contribute to me staying healthy or healthier, right? So it says right here, get off the treadmill. In other words, get off the things where you feel it's not getting you anywhere, and find a different way of doing it. Find a different way of doing it. You're in it for the long haul. That's the big message here. You're in it for the long haul. So if you're getting hung up on little things, okay, the people, and you're not seeing the lesson, the love in everything, you're missing the thing. You think that this is just a moment in time, right? When somebody hurts you, or somebody has hurt you repeatedly, and you think, if I could just get through this day, they'll feel better tomorrow and everything, and you don't go digging to why they keep making you feel awful. Is it something you're doing to them, or something they need to deal with, and it's something that you need to communicate about? You're thinking there's just a small season of this going on, when you should be digging in deeper and saying, look, we've got to find the problem so we can solve this in our lifetime, so that it's a life's work, not a season's work. Do you understand? I think I'm trying to give you as much examples as I can, or at least Spirit is helping with that too. It's just, you've got to think bigger picture. Think bigger, big picture. You are the oracle. All right, so let's pick some charms. Okay. I love the way this nut keeps coming out. Okay. It's so much fun. This nut keeps coming out. All right, so in all of this, you have two runes. So let's start with the runes. Okay, so let's start with the letters. I just changed my mind. You have WKG, and to me, that's the word waking. It's like, you know, what you see on license. They're saying it's license plates. You know, license plates sometimes have letters missing, but it still spells a word. So this is you waking to the oracle, okay? This is you, and in other words, what they're trying to explain is that you are waking up to the fact that you're realizing, hey, wait a minute, yeah, I'm not separate. They really want you to spend some time meditating on this, putting yourself as a part of a whole. Like even this rabbit doing all kinds of stuff in the background. We're all connected, okay? The trees outside, the planet, everything. Everything, everything, everything. We're all connected. We're all touching each other in some way, okay? So please take some time, and they're specifically said, take some time when you're meditating to connect yourself to this source. And it should always be a beautiful white light of source. You know, don't keep the negativity out of here, okay? Parlor games is, you know, yeah. They're showing me all the fun humans have had in time. Like doing, I am connected to this, you know, force and whatever. So this is not what they're talking about, okay? So yeah, it's going to feel like a me versus me. You have a me versus me written here, and I feel that's like, let's say you're in meditation. They're showing me you're in meditation. You're going, I'm part of source. I am, you know, you're going, okay, I'm part of a whole. I go to source. We're all connected. And then you come back here, and then suddenly you're thinking that you're separate from everybody. So you're going to be constantly just reeling yourself back into that thought process, okay? And it's your mind, and it's also what you're used to. The thing is that you'll always have this push and pull. The thing is, and I keep saying the thing is that we are separate, okay? We're definitely separate. You are you, and I am me, and we're not sharing the same body. We're not, you know, we're not, you're where you are, and I am where I am, and that is for a reason. We're here to have this experience. There is a separateness, and there is a togetherness, but it's important to remember the togetherness. That's the thing we separate ourselves from. So you'll always have this little bit of push and pull. It's you against you all the time. Best thing they can say is just practice. Just practice the unity, okay? Find a space in your day to bring yourself back to source. Okay, let's see. She believed she could, so she did. And you can put, he believed he could, so he did. Wholeheartedly, Spirit believes that you can do this, okay? For some of you say, I've tried before, and I'm always struggling. Yeah. Like I said, it's always going to be probably a push and pull, but you absolutely can do this. And the thing they're telling me is that sometimes you say, I'm showing no progress. There is progress. It's just so slow that it's hard to spot. It's hard to tell. But it's quite okay. Okay, so you have the horseshoe. I love that. This is talking about the luck that you can bring into your life by doing this. Being connected to the higher realms really does bring in some benefits. They're showing me, they're saying it's like dental benefits. It's so funny. It's like, it's showing dental benefits. You don't have dental benefits. It's like getting extras that you weren't expecting. It's like after you have a job for 3 months. This is why they brought it. You have a job in 3 months. You didn't know they offered dental, and suddenly one day the HR pulls you in and they go, by the way, your dental benefits begin. And then, oh, by the way, did you know that you have $50 for boots or shoes for the job because, you know, it requires you. So, well, you know, just that. And then you have this much. And you have this, and here's a $25 gift card, you know, for this, and you're going like, what? I'm getting all of this, and then they're going, yeah, and you're going like, holy crap, jackpot. this is what they're talking about, but they're talking in spiritual form. You're going to get downloads and, you know, coming attractions. You're going to get all kinds of things. Your gifts may come into you, and you suddenly realize you have the ability to do things. Whoa, I can do this. Whoa, I can do that. Whoa, I can tell this. Whoa, I'm intuitively tuned in. Hey, I'm an empath, you know. I'm getting hits off of these objects, like stuff like this. So just keep thinking that way. Keep working at it. The benefits do come in. You are constantly waking up to your gifts, your power, to your oracleness. All right. So this rune, R-U-N-E-S, not R-U-I-N. Okay. This is optimism, aspiration, fortunate soul. I love this. It's friendship. It's actually the thing. But you know what? I'm going to look at this rune and think, yeah, it's a friendship with your soul. It's getting together, and I'm just going to bring it up because I see it. Do you see a correlation? I certainly do. Okay, certainly do. Even with this one. Up and away. Look at that. Okay, so do you understand? This is the more joy, the more optimism, the more you see I won't even call it joy. The more you see what's the word? Please help me with it. It's the excitement. It's anticipation. It's all those words put together. You know, it's like being curious about life. It's like opening the door and going, what's out there for me today? It's that word, and I still can't find it, but it's that word. It's that optimism. It's the optimism of what the world can bring you today. It's not waking up and going, oh, another day. It's going, what's going to happen to me today, okay? God, I wish I could, I think, okay, please don't give me business ideas while I'm doing an oracle thing. Okay, there you go. Because I won't remember it. All right, so here you have the X. And the X is partners, love, gifts, fortune. Okay, and you know what? This had fortunate and this has fortune. So I feel that it's an untapped resource, gift, or fortune that comes in with you. Because this is partnerships as well. This is friendships. I guess you could tap into the people around you and the friendships that bring you a lot of elevation, but you also can just use it to tap into those partnerships that are part of source, right? Some of the greatest sadness in the world is feeling all alone. It's very sad. I've been there. It's very sad. I remember making my mother cry one day when I told her, I said, I can be in a room full of people, and yet I'm so lonely. And she just looked at me and she goes, what the heck? And I told her, I said, I don't know. I'm so lonely. I just don't know. I don't feel like I belong here. And she got very worried, and it was just part of my life at the moment. I'd been through so much. I just felt weary, very tired of life. I mean, I'd been through abuse, I'd been through everything. I was having children. My marriage was, My husband was working nights. I barely saw him. I was raising kids and just had no job, nothing. I was just at home, and I don't know, it was just so hard. I got very quiet. I got very sad. And it was times where I thought, when is it, this is not for me. I don't want to be here anymore. I have no inclination to do anything. I feel like I'm just going through the motions. When is it ever going to be my time? It's because I wasn't making it my time. I was giving my time to everyone. So, this has been a seedling to tell you, you are the oracle, you are connected, and even though you may feel like this sometimes, you may walk into a room and feel like the loneliest person in the world in a room full of people, energetically you're all connected to them. Even if they're doing and saying their own thing and going about their lives and they're not even aware of you, they're still connected to you. You truly aren't alone. And you have a group of guides and angels who are here to help you, to love you, to guide you, to make you feel, to remind you that you are whole. And in essence, make you feel whole. They don't do it from outside of you. They just help you see that you're not just one little strand standing in the wind. You're actually connected to a very big thing. You're actually connected to a very, very big thing. All right. So my beautiful Pisces, show me some love. And anybody who comes here, you don't have to be Pisces. You can share this with everybody, okay? This is not just for Pisces. This is a message that can touch everybody. Let me know what you thought of this. I'm putting it as a podcast as well in a playlist with all the rest of them because I'm putting dates right now, but I think they're kind of just, you know, dateless. They're the kind of messages that can help anybody anytime. So please check that out. And there will be more videos at the end of this video if you're interested. Thanks for your time, and I will see you tomorrow for, I guess, the end of the week reading. Take good care. Bye for now.